All right, so up on deck today, and we're starting to get a bunch more in. Probably take a break here after I get all these in because I bought quite a few. 88 Fleer slabbed, 81 Fleer, so we'll get a chance to see this later, but also run the risk of buying the wax packs unslabbed. I don't know if you can really see that, but they look kind of okay. We'll open it in reverse order. This has higher value in general. Cards, talking Bird rookie, Magic rookie year. And this is their second year, and these notoriously have, this one looks a lot nicer. This guy said he bought a set in 2005 in a box and hasn't opened them. So run the risk anything pre 1986, 87 with basketball is going to run the risk of reseal or searched. You know, sometimes people can counterfeit these pretty easily. And 1 second. So we'll make this somewhat quick. So 81 Topps basketball. So some values. Bird 650 and a 10. Kevin McHale rookie 1150 and a 10. Larry Bird 1000. Magic second year 350. That's been going up. Lane Beers rookies in here. There's a couple, whatever an essay is, maybe special action. Magic is worth about 300. Kareem's in here. Dr. J, you know, nominal values. So you kind of have to hit a home run. There's 198 cards in this set. So if you remember looking back to the 87 Fleer and the 88 Fleer, 86 Fleer, only about 120, 130 cards. So the odds of you not getting a common, a little better, right, on those years. So these are a little bit more, the odds are much steeper, I guess, to get. I'm trying to pull. So let me try and angle this so everybody can see. So I will open it. And in general, it's opening in a way that maybe makes me feel as if it hasn't been searched or opened, right? So we'll open it from the back. I think it adds a little bit of course, the gum, run the risk of some gum residue. That bottom card had some gum residue. We'll start from the rear up top with the gum. So, need to get something out of here. I've been in a few packs on ripping sites for this, but haven't really pulled much. So here's the gum and a little bit of residue. Alright, so the first card, and centering is pretty good on this one, is Charlie Chris from the Hawks. Not a ton of value, obviously. See a little bit of the residue. Number 2, Mike Newlin, and some of the better centering I've seen, which hopefully that's a sign of good things to come. Of course, you got to pull the players. So, Mike Newlin, card 80. Back looks pretty good. It's hard to tell top bottom. As you can see, there's really no kind of visual landmarks to go off of, like different colors and things. So maybe top bottom, I don't know. But either way, he's a common. Card number 3 is Sly Williams of the Knicks. Second year. Radiate. Card number 3. Here's an outstanding player. Rick Mahorn. Not as great as I would have thought, but I certainly remembered him. This is his rookie. 4 points his first year in 52 games, so defensive and rebounding force, I think, is why I kind of liked him. And you're starting to see some of the centering happen here. Left, right for sure. A lot more space on my index finger side. And the checklist, which sometimes can be somewhat valuable because kids marked them up. Not very well centered. Frankly, one of the, even as a child, least favorite cards. Just unless I'm collecting the set, I didn't really need it. Just basically ruined my chances of getting a decent card. What I always told myself. Another rookie, Mike O'Koren from the Nets. Centering a little better on here. I do like these cards. They're kind of cool. Got some cool action shots on them. Next one, another good player here. Daryl Dawkins from the 76ers. Really pretty good overall centering. Broke 2 backboards in 1979. (6'11", Kankakee, Illinois, Jack Sikma. Centering still halfway decent. We got a team card. So we got Nets 80-81 leaders. Newland, Jerry Lucas, I think, and Newland. Not very well centered. You can totally see it on the back. Another leader, the Kansas City Kings. Birdsong. Maybe that's Bernard King and Ford. A little better centering, but you can still see the back. Look at the border on the left versus the right. You can certainly see that a little bit on the front too. There's a pretty good player, Dennis Johnson from the Suns. Pretty well centered, a little bit of white stuff here, maybe in the picture. We got Ray Williams from the Knicks. Last card in the pack, Mike Mitchell from the Cavaliers. Pretty uneventful in general. And this you can kind of see the gum residue on it, even though the gum's on the other side. It's interesting. That should all come off, but again, cards a pretty nominal value there. Disappointing pack. 81 or 80-81's next.